Introduction. The shape of the shadow changes according to the position of light and the object. The rays of light travel in a straight line. When light falls on an object, it will be reflected by the surface of that object, and if that reflected light reaches our eyes, we can see that object. Point a torch towards the mirror so that its light falls on the mirror. Try to see your image in the mirror. Turn the torch towards your face and see your image in the mirror. You will find that when light is focused on your face, you can see your image clearly in the mirror. You can also notice that when light is focused on the mirror, you will find a dim image of your face in the mirror. To see any object, light should fall on it. In daytime, we are able to see all the objects which are in our room, even though sunlight does not fall directly on those objects. The multiple reflections of sunlight from surface like wall, floor, ceiling, etc. finally falls on the object and gets reflected by it and reaches us. This enables us to see the object. Rays of light. Take a mirror strip and a black paper. Cover the mirror strip with black paper and cut a 1 mm wide slit in the black paper. Hold the mirror strip with a slit facing the sun. You will find some light coming through the slit. Let this light fall on a sheet of paper. Spread it on the ground. Light coming from such a slit or any other small hole looks like a ray of light. Laws of reflection. The ray of light from the candle is reflected at the mirror and bounces off at the same angle as it comes to the mirror. Our eye does not know that the light has been reflected. Our eye sees the object in the mirror and feels that light is coming from that candle, which seems to be behind the mirror. In this way, we can see an image of the candle. The angle between the normal and the inclined ray is called the angle of incidence. The angle between normal and the reflected ray is called the angle of reflection. Construction of periscope. Materials required: agarbatti box, 2 mirror strips, scale, pencil, blade, matchbox, candle, glue. Close both ends of the agarbatti box. Draw a square at both ends. Draw the diagonal to these squares. Slit the diagonals with a blade. The slits should be equal to the length of the mirror strips. Fix the mirror strips in these slits. Take care to see that these mirror strips lie parallel to each other with their reflecting surfaces facing each other. Fix the mirror strips firmly to the box with a few drops of molten wax from the burning candle or glue. cut out two windows on the narrow side of the box. The window should open directly on the reflecting surface of the mirror strip. The periscope is ready. The mirrors in the periscope are kept parallel to each other because in a periscope, the incident ray from the second mirror is the reflected ray of the first mirror. When these two mirrors are parallel to each other, only then the ray lie in the same plane and can pass through the windows of the periscope. We are able to see a person outside the room through the window while hiding oneself in the room with the help of a periscope. The incident ray, reflecting ray and normal ray should be in same plane. Only then you can see your friend. Image in a mirror. Formation of image in mirrors is due to reflection of light ray from the mirror. During daytime, the light which falls on you gets reflected and the number of reflected light rays from you that fall on the mirror also get reflected back. These reflected rays reach your eye and make you see your image. Difference between you and your image. In the image formed by a mirror, right of the object appears as left and left of the object appears right. This is called lateral inversion. Size of an image. Irrespective of the size of mirrors, the size of image and the size of object are equal. The distance from the object to a plane mirror is equal to the distance of the image from the mirror. Any object which is far away from us looks smaller in size. In the same way, its image in the plane mirror will also look smaller. Object is one, images are many. Plane mirror forms single image. If we want to keep multiple images, two plane mirrors need to be kept at an angle. To form multiple images, take two plane mirrors of same size and join them with a cellophane tape. Fold the mirrors through certain angle and place an object between them. Count the number of images after changing the angle between the mirrors. The number of images increases when we reduce the angle between two mirrors. A garden box. A small area looks like a vast garden. The light which enters the box falls on the floors, gets reflected and travels in all directions. The rays which fall on the mirror reflect back to the opposite mirror. This process happens again and again. Due to this multiple reflection, we can see that small area as a big garden. Kaleidoscope. Take three mirror strips of the same size. Tie these strips with rubber bands to form a triangular tube. While tying the strips together, keep the reflecting surfaces facing each other inside the tube. Cover one end of the tube with translucent paper using a rubber band. Put few small pieces of colored glass bangles inside the triangular tube. Cover the second end of the cardboard sheet and make a hole to it so that you can look inside it. Now the kaleidoscope is ready. Look at the bangle pieces through the hole, slowly rotating it. You can see types of patterns. Images in a rear view mirror. The image formed by rear view mirror is smaller than the image in a plane mirror. The mirrors at both the sides of driver in motor vehicles like bus, car or motorcycle are rear view mirrors. These are used by drivers to see vehicles which are moving behind or beside of the vehicle without turning their heads. Spherical mirrors. The mirrors which contain curved reflecting surfaces are called spherical mirrors. There are two types: concave mirror, convex mirror. Take a rubber ball and cut a portion of it with knife. The inner surface of the cut piece of a ball is called concave surface and the outer surface of it is called convex surface. If the reflecting surface of a mirror is concave, it is called a concave mirror. If the reflecting surface is convex, then it is called convex mirror. Any convex or concave mirror is a part of the sphere. Hence, these mirrors are called spherical mirror. Images with spherical mirror. Place the concave and convex mirror in two different V stands. Put two candles of same in front of them. Adjust the position of candles to form clear images in the mirrors. Observe the sizes of images and compare them with candle sizes. In the convex mirror, we get diminishing image of the object. In the concave mirror, we get enlarged image of the object. The images formed by mirror on the screen. Place a concave mirror on a V stand. Place a lighted candle in front of it. Place a thick white drawing sheet behind the candle. This acts as a screen. Repeat the activity using a convex mirror and plane mirror in place of concave mirror. Adjust distances between candle and mirror, screen and mirror by moving them either forward or backward till a clear image appears on the screen. The image that can be obtained on a screen is called a real image. We can see this image in mirror too. The image that cannot be obtained on a screen but can be seen only in the mirror is called a vertical image. Surface of reflection. In the torchlight or headlight of a vehicle, we observe a concave mirror behind the bulb. Due to the concave surface, the brightness of a small bulb is increased. Mirrors used by dentists help to see a bigger image of teeth are concave mirrors. We observe our image is clear when we stand in front of certain types of glasses. Surface of reflection. Reflection from a smooth surface like that of a mirror is called regular reflection. Clear images are formed in case of regular reflection. We can observe the image of the sun or a tree in water. If the surface of the window glass is rough, due to the irregular reflection, we cannot find our image or we find unclear images in that glass. Reflection from a rough or irregular surface is called irregular reflection or diffused reflection. Images are not clear in case of irregular reflection. In some cases, we can't find the image at all. If we disturb the water by throwing a pebble, the image of the sun or the tree appears blurred.
మా వీడియో గనుక మీకు నచ్చినట్లయితే లైక్ చేయండి, షేర్ చేయండి. ఇలాంటి మరిన్ని వీడియోస్ కోసం మా ఛానల్ని సబ్స్క్రైబ్ చేసుకోవడం మాత్రం మర్చిపోకండి. థ్యాంక్ యూ ఫర్ వాచింగ్.